This is us leaving Arklow. It's 6:30. We should have been gone an hour ago, but we'll make what progress we can. And if the tide is too strong against us when we get to Rosslare, which it probably will be, we'll anchor there and wait out the tide to get around Carnsore Point and get into Kilmore Quay. I should shout out to Niall in Arklow Marina for looking after us. Thank you very much. Great place to stop. Doing a steady 7.5 knots off the northwestward coast. That's Tara Hill over there at Ballymoney near Courtown. And we're heading on down there. About another hour's time we should get to the Rust Channel, which is a channel between two banks, and the sea the tide runs rather fast through it. So we're hitting 7 knots now. That's our to the water speed, and we're getting maybe a smidgen of current from it. It's just coming up to 8 o'clock in the morning, and we hope to be in the Rust Channel by 9 o'clock, and hopefully we'll be hitting 8-9 knots. We're under sail. We have one reef in the main because Matt Aaron is forecasting a force 6. But we have full Genoa out, and we've got very light airs. From looking at the weather models, the force 6 is way out to sea, and inshore we're going to get force 3 to 5. So far all we've seen is force 3, maybe touching force 4 at some time. So we're around the corner. Carnsore Point is back there. You might just be able to make out the windmills. We're heading for Kilmore Quay, which is another maybe hour in front of us. But once we came around the corner, we couldn't sail anymore because with the wind in the west, we're bouncing along into wind, and we just squeezed around Carnsore before the tide changed direction, and now it's building against us. So we're only we're coming down the Irish Sea with wind and tide, and on the sail we were getting a scorching underwear changing 9 knots, 9.5 at one stage, and now we're at a more pedestrian 6 knots across the ground, although we're still plodding along at 7.5 knots with the help of the engine. So we've just cast off from the pontoon in Kilmore Quay, and we're still in the harbour, getting our lines sorted, getting our fenders put away, and we'll get our sail up before we get out to sea. Next stop, hopefully, is Newlyn in Cornwall. So I'm just trying to get onto this transit line here, and that will keep me clear of the rocks once I line up those 2 red marks coming out of Kilmore Quay. We have the Saltee Islands on the other side ahead of us. We're going to go around to the west of the Saltee Islands because the Harbour Constable advised me that that's the way the tide will be running. Rather than fighting the tide, we're going to go with it. So we're just passing the Saltee Islands behind me, and up ahead we have the Cunningbeg Rock. We're doing a nice 6.5, 7 knots. We were going a little faster, but the wind has dropped slightly. That's Kilmore Quay over there, just to the right of the windmills. We came out of the harbour, it was 11:30, it's now just after 12, so half an hour, that was a pretty good time. So next up for us should be Newland in Cornwall. You can see safety equipment I'm clipped on so that I can't fall out. Catherine's, who's recording, she's clipped on too. And we are sailing in a lovely calm sea, getting 12 knots wind, 12, 13 knots of wind, about 44. It seems to be dropping. So let's see how we get on. We might have to turn on the yarn and sail. So that's it. We've cut the umbilical. We've left Ireland. We're now in Newlyn, and that's another story. So hope you liked the video. If you did, will you click the like and subscribe buttons below? And I'll have the video on how we got on getting to Newlyn for you ready within the next day or two.